Now we're live.
Bam, we are live now.
What are the levels like, Tom?
I do
You
not
got to
know.
pump them right up.
Okay, we're on 10 now, both of us.
Okay, go
Sound
back
good.
onto the thing.
Onto the thing. Just to let people know, I'm currently taking the wheel this time,
Jesus, take the wheel.
essentially. But should we let everyone know what we are? Okay, so those if you haven't listened before, if you're joining in, or if you've just forgotten, it happens. We are the Room Radio Show on Pulse Media Radio Station, and we talk about films and other modes of storytelling. And today we will be talking about, as it's our 10th week, we're talking about our top 10. So we'll list 10 films that we think should be in the top 10, and then we'll actually pick a top 10. We'll go from genres and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So, what I think, should we just get into it?
One sec. I don't think my headphones are working.
Right, what we'll do is we'll play a song, and then we'll make sure everything's fine.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna do. Just a reminder, we play a soundtrack every week, and if you go onto our Facebook page, which is the Room Radio Show, I think brackets Pulse Media Radio Station, and if you comment onto a post, or if you just post on our wall saying what the soundtrack is and where it's from, then you get to win a prize. So far,
Nobody guessed last week's.
yeah, no one guessed last week's. Well, actually, no, Beth did.
Oh yeah, stand corrected. Beth did.
But and then Charlotte shortly after. But other than that, no one's actually won a prize because they haven't commented on our page, or it's only been our friends that's done it. But yeah, here we go. Which one should we do first?
I don't know. Something that doesn't give it away.
Let's go with this one. And we are back.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
Yep.
Rightio, so first of all, I think we're going to start with the news. And any news that is... Wow, these are really low, aren't they? Blimey. Anyway, so what should we start with?
Don't forget to delete the track
Oh, yes.
and just go on the recording thing a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see if it's picking up our voices? Yep.
Hello,
it is.
hello.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for that.
News. Why don't you start with that interesting news you just told me?
Yes, okay, so there is a Suicide Squad 2 that's going to happen. Which
Don't know
is
why.
just a bad choice. But yeah, so there's talk of Mel Gibson, of being a director on it. So, Josh, what are your thoughts?
I'm a fan of Mel Gibson's
I am indeed.
directing.
Well, I'm a fan of everything about
acting.
Mel Gibson, apart from his racism.
Yep.
But
I just saw Hacksaw Ridge, and I thought it was the direction was very good in it. There's some questionable storytelling and accents.
yeah, Ryan Garfield's accent literally put
Andrew.
me off. Oh yeah, it's Ryan. Or
Andrew, yeah. But apart from that, I think he did well when you consider how many extras are in that and how many practical effects and stuff.
Yes.
And how dangerous it all was.
I've downloaded it recently, but I've been saving it for maybe cinema if it's still in there when I get a chance, because I want to get that cinema experience with it.
So,
Yeah, I do like Mel Gibson. I've seen obviously Braveheart, great film. Questionable, but Braveheart.
yeah.
And then you got
He's the only thing I don't like about that in that film is Mel Gibson. But I do like it as a film.
Yeah.
It's just his Scottish accent and
Yeah, I love it.
just general. I remember my history teacher telling me that they put a statue of William Wallace up not so long after that, and instead of looking like William Wallace, it looks like Mel Gibson, which is a bit stupid because the guy's racist, but he is a good director. Have you seen Apocalypto?
Yes, I was about to say that. That's quite good. I found it challenging with subtitles, as I much prefer to watch a film than read it. But
I didn't watch the subtitles.
do you not? You just Went through
just
it.
listen. You can sort of work out what they're saying throughout any dialogue, really.
Yeah.
It's
Ah.
foreign language, and especially like a dead language like that. It's pretty incredible, I think. And yeah, it's just a great story. I really like that film.
I was about to say that's like probably like his best film, like if not one of them.
Yeah, like The Passion of Christ was like a
That's
bit
that one
OTT
with,
for me.
William Dafoe, isn't it?
It's one about Jesus on the crucifix.
Okay, yeah, no.
It's
not
2
the one
hours
with-
of Jesus getting crucified.
Okay, then definitely not the one with William.
There's
Dafoe.
like an 11-minute whipping scene, I think.
Oh.
It's pretty intense. It weren't for me, but I could still appreciate that it had like good and bad points. But I don't want to see. I just don't want to see. I don't want to see this film, so I don't think it matters who makes it. It's probably going to be.
Yeah, no, I think. Well, to be honest, if it gets a different screenwriter, then maybe. If it, I don't know, if the visuals changed a bit, like, then maybe. Like, I don't really care about like it being an amazing film because it's a superhero film. Like you know, like you're just gonna expect fighting and just dumb stuff to happen, but it's just the plot, the structure of the film was bad. It just like was cut way too far ahead, and then was like, what? No.
And I think the other thing is, no matter how good the sequel could be, it'll still irritate me that the first one isn't as good.
Yes, definitely.
I hate just not so much bad sequels because you can just ignore them. Like if they make one like a Good Day to Die Hard, the 5th installment of Die Hard is so bad, but I don't really care because the first 3 are amazing. Even people, I don't like the 4th one that much, but yeah, that's pretty well received.
I thought the 4th one was quite good, to be honest. But yeah.
But if there's like a really shitty first one, it's not for me.
Yes. So, what else is in the news? We have a new casting for R2-D2 as the original actor passed away, didn't he?
Yeah.
Not really much to.
From Preston as well.
Yeah, from local, from where
Kenny
we are
Baker.
right now.
Yeah. Jimmy V. I don't really recognise him.
No, I don't think it's really that much of a big thing to talk about, Caesar. He's just rolling around in a box. So
This was something that interested me. Just come out.
Go for it.
Thor Ragnarok director Taika Waititi
Mm-hmm.
and Fantastic Mr. Fox animator director Mark Gustafsson will direct upcoming animated film Bubbles. The film tells the story of Michael Jackson's life and history from the perspective of his pet chimp, which got a close-up view after being adopted by Jackson from Austin, Texas.
I feel like
in 1983.
that it sounds like they're just trying to take the mick out of who he was.
I don't know. I watched Spike Lee's documentary about him that came out this year. It didn't get that much coverage. I think it played at Sundance and did well, but it's really good. It tells like the first like 1969 to 83 or something. So it's only the start of his career, but it's really good.
Yeah, but still, that's where like most of the stuff happened with his life, like the messed up stuff. Anyway, yeah, that just sounds really odd and really like you wouldn't see a lot. I mean, is it only when the monkey's around that you see, or is it literally a POV from the monkey's
Well, it's
side?
his constant companion. So I don't know. Will it be like an adult sort of animation?
I don't
Will
know.
it be a comedy or even a kids' film,
Yeah.
which could be ironic with it, Michael? But I don't know. I think it's a tricky story to tell, even though it's dying out for a film to be made about his life because of the changes he went through physically,
Yeah.
and also like emotionally and everything else to do with that. Like, it's quite a story, but it's just quite a hard one to tell.
Yeah,
I don't know. There was a Sky One TV program where a bunch of actors play a bunch of different other famous people, and one of them is Michael Jackson, and that episode got cut because his daughter found it offensive because they like put some guy in some proper terrible like prosthetics.
Oh yeah, no, I can
And,
see how that would. not go down well.
I don't know. It's an interesting way.
It's a very interesting way, like the choice of filmmaking. To be honest,
I don't know if Taika Waititi is the guy who did. I feel like he's the guy who did Hunt for the Wildebeest, but I'm not sure. Which is a really good film with Sam Neill. Yeah, he is. Oh, Hunt for the Wilder People. Sorry, that's a really good film. You should watch that. It's on Netflix. Right. What other news have we got?
Looking at it now.
There was something that happened today. Oh, recently. What was it?
There's a 7th X-Men film coming out.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, no, I
They just need to leave that franchise and then reboot it. In
they
a few years
really
when they run out of
do.
ideas. Terrible.
There's an X-Men spin-off, The New Mutants.
The New Mutants.
The New
Oh,
Mutants.
yeah. There's a TV series coming, isn't there?
I believe so.
There's a TV series, and it's focusing around, I think, a bunch of people who like discover they have powers, but are like on the fringes of society. But they're not really at. It's not really got any of the main casting or any of the known ones. And Bryan Singer's directing the pilot, who directs all the other ones, apart from the best one, which was Michael Vaughan, who directed Days of Future Past.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't really care about that franchise anymore.
There's a production that I think is going to be interesting. Dwayne Johnson is working on a project called Fight With My Family, which is I think, no, I'm not too sure. It's about an upcoming woman wrestler or something like that.
Alright.
Definitely the wrestling industry that's going to look at. I'm one of them. I don't know whether it's him or it's a woman. I can remember like seeing a trailer. I've got it up now. Vince Vaughn has joined it. He's joined the cast of the. Oh yeah, it's Paige. I'm going to say this wrong. Biopic.
Mm-hmm.
Fight My Family, which is what it's called. Dwayne Johnson is. Yeah, it is about Paige. As I think, is it Jack? I don't know. Someone. Damp is reminding me. But yeah, as a person who knows nothing about it other than the Rock going, yeah, I'm being executive producer and Vince Vaughn's joining me, it looks interesting. As for the plot, I can only speculate.
Yeah. Should we talk about... I don't know if you saw any of these. The Super Bowl time slots.
No.
Stuff like the reveal of the new series of Stranger Things.
Yeah, I saw that trailer. I thought it was good. It hasn't given anything away, but also hasn't really piqued my interest. I'm only excited because I like the first season.
Yeah, I really like. I enjoyed it, and then I watched it pretty much as soon as it came out, and then it wasn't until a few weeks later that it got the hype, like a lot of hype, and everyone was saying it was like, oh, the best thing in ages. It really wasn't. It was good, but it weren't great.
Yeah, no, like most of the child actors annoyed me. If it wasn't for the sheriff and his part of the story, I would have got off of it straight away. Here's something we can talk about. Like, there's the film Get Out. The guy, I believe it's the one about the guy who goes to his girlfriend's parents' place, and they've manipulated all the black people to being like slaves again through what's it called? Hypnosis.
Right. Yeah.
First trailer that came out, really good. Like, didn't give anything away. Second trailer that came out told the whole plot.
Really?
Like, the whole plot. And it's just like, no, I don't need to see it anymore. Already seen it in the trailer cinema. But yeah, annoying. But that also reminds me of a film that's coming out that looks really good. A Cure for Wellness.
Yeah, I think I saw this advertisement when I was at the cinema. It looked really interesting. It looked like a Lars von Trier film, who does the likes of Nymphomaniac and Dogville and a bunch of other films. But it looks very interesting. It's set in like I think it's set in Eastern Europe.
Yes. Yeah, because he
And-
leaves America or
Yeah.
England to go find a
And
professor.
it's a cure for this facility that are curing wellness to an extent. And it looks like some dodgy stuff's going on. Like he's like, oh, the people here aren't sick, and
then there's a
yeah.
car chase and there's some
It
explosions.
looks like
and
it'll be
running.
interesting.
It does.
I don't know. I'll see it. Sure. Maybe
should
not
we-
when it comes out, but I will see it.
Should we play a song?
Can do.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to Beth for once again getting the soundtrack
Your boyfriend's here
straight
now,
away.
so
Yes, your boyfriend is here now, as you are listening. So well done. We will get your prize for last week and this week sorted out, so not to worry.
Jack, Tom's chatting your bird up.
Right at the moment, we will now play another song.
Josh this week.
Yeah, he's on the other side.
Tom's taking up responsibilities.
We are, yes.
'Cause I'm
yes.
injured.
Just to welcome Gregor and
One of my
Jack
headphones is working, is that not-
are now on the show.
I don't
Wait,
think either of mine are working, so
on the show. Your mics are now turned up.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my god, that's so
Hello.
loud.
Ha ha ha, that is loud.
Can you
Hey,
stop?
everyone.
Like, just keep.
Shout
keep
out to Liam.
yeah, I'm pretty sure my headphones aren't working.
It.
Are they
Really?
plugged in?
Mine are working.
I think so.
Yeah, it don't sound like it normally sounds like.
Okay, everyone, like, do like a test. Where
yeah,
your mic's definitely working.
Mike is-
Hello.
Go on.
Is my
again.
mic working?
Which one are you? You're three. Aren't you?
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
yours
you're
is
four.
I'm this one.
Okay, talk.
he's talking.
I'm clearly talking.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
What's that
yeah, okay,
accent?
we're good.
That's my
Jack
let,
talk.
let people understand.
Hey,
what
everyone.
it is.
clearly
I'm clearly talking.
Talking.
Make sure you delete it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Beth guessed it again.
She did.
Once again.
Because read out that message, Jack.
No, I don't think it's suitable for
Do it.
Okay,
For,
do a
Do
good
it.
impression as well.
on air.
Do it.
Yeah, I want you to do an impression of her,
I
Do
can't.
it.
please.
No, I don't know how to do an impression.
Do
of
it.
Okay, we have an extract
Cut and colour.
that Jack Savage is going to read out.
that. Am I?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do it.
1 minute.
This is the abuse that we get.
It made me
This
chuckle.
is the abuse that
I
Tom
wanna hear
got.
it again.
It says, right, first of all, I'm just listening to see if Jack's on. Second, I want my effing prize I guessed. Thirdly,
she
this
said
is
the
from,
first one,
and then the
it's
name
really
of the film it was from, because she got it right. So when I arrive to Preston on Saturday, I best have 2 prizes, or there will be trouble.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Awesome.
She said it was a. She sent me a message saying, "Oh dear, I think I've sent Tom a too aggressive message."
I'm upset.
No, it's perfectly okay. Thank you.
Tom's crying.
So,
It's
what's
happening
happening
well.
this week?
What is
So we're
it?
just talking about news. What have we said so far?
We've said
um,
Mel Gibson is the new director of
No,
Potentially
he's potential
new-
director of
potentially
Suicide
new
Squad 2.
Suicide Squad.
They're making an animated film about Michael Jackson from the perspective of his monkey,
Mm-hmm.
Bubbles.
I'm
And it's
in.
from the director of Hunt for the Wilder People and Thor
Oh, is he-
Ragnarok. So
I
he's
liked
doing all
that.
sorts of mad things.
Clearly.
What was I going to say before we broke?
Up.
We were talking about a cure for wellness, I believe.
Oh yeah, we said about that.
Ooh, I'm quite
there's-
excited for that. to be
I'm
There's
fair.
a new trailer for Kong, but I haven't watched it yet. But I think it gives more in depth.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm not
characters.
bothered about
I'm-
watching trailers for Kong
I'm avoiding
anymore. It's so close to it coming out. I
Yeah.
just want the film.
I
I've been
really
avoiding
watch
it for a
it so
while.
bad now.
But
do you like
no,
do you like the Peter Jackson one?
I was a fan at
I
the
do,
time.
I
I
do.
mean,
I've
it's
not
just
watched
one
it
of
for
those at the
years.
time, but
Yeah.
I think now
I think
it's
if I look
better.
back, it'll look terrible.
No,
But at the time, I loved it.
I think it's.
I
still
mean, the
good.
original
I
King
think
Kong
I
it's
don't
was
have
really-
time to watch it. It's super freaking.
and
long.
it's long. It
Yeah.
is
Have you
long.
watched the extended version?
There's an I don't think
There's
I
always
have,
an
no.
extended version,
Like
no
they-
matter what
like-
the Peter Jackson film is.
So, there's literally bits of like when they set off in the normal version, and then all of a sudden their situations change, and they've lost a few people, like because they were like at a river.
Yeah, they
and
had
then
a
all of
massive
sudden-
group of people at once. Then suddenly there was 6.
Yeah, that's because in like the extended version, it's just a case of where they all got mullered on the river, like they just got absolutely KO'd, and it just
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're
There's,
like,
there's a part.
oh, we won't work to then make it so it looks like it's just gone from there to there. We'll just cut a massive bit out, slap it together, and then go bam.
Like, so there's always a bit in the trailer. I only know this because I played the game of it. And the game,
Yes, the game was great.
The game was
I
great.
liked
I
it.
love the
was
game,
great.
but I remember being on the game for ages and looking for like this one torch.
I got
to
stuck
burn
on the
down
game,
this
but
bush.
it was,
And I looked around for ages, and I knew my cousin had it. And me mum texted me uncle and was like, "How do you get past this mission?" And he was like, "Oh, when we're stuck, we just look up." And I looked up, and right in like the top corner of the screen, like way up there, was like this like torch you had to shoot down. Of course, I had no bullets. So
I got
was
stuck in that
broken.
game because it was a bit where there was a T-Rex. It just kept killing me. I remember.
The T-Rex.
It was a good game, but
It
yeah,
was.
there was a bit on the river.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't
this
remember
is
it.
a great bit.
I just remember throwing loads of spears at.
Yeah, I love throwing the spears at like random things. But then, like in the movie, there's a part in the trailer showing a bit in the river. I went, that's in the game, but that's not even in the film.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, what
I
happens
did the
there?
same thing. I played the game. I was like, what? And then I watched the extended bit. I was like,
So we agreed that the game is better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom, I got some new news that you'd
Oh.
be very excited
Oh,
about.
go on.
A brand new image, and there's been a few of these, of James Franco's The Disaster Artist.
Yes, I saw
I've
this.
seen
It
one
was,
of the pictures. Yeah,
what's
it's just
this?
of him in
Dave
the cinema.
Franco
Yeah.
and James Franco.
He looks
were
like
sat
him.
It's weird. They're like sat in a movie theater in suits, and they're just kind of like one person's smiling and the other one's looking miserable.
I guess it's the
It
screening of
looks
the room.
absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to watch it.
It's
What-
being
what
shown
is
at
it?
this year's South by
It's
Southwest Festival.
the
Is it?
movie made about the room.
It's a movie about
Alright.
the making of the room,
So it's like
Ish.
behind the scenes sort of
Essentially.
but
stuff.
they're not actually behind
A
the
biography
scenes. It's
of-
another.
I'm
film.
excited to see this.
I'm
Because-
excited to see it.
I mean, this radio show is called The Room, but
Yeah.
I have never actually seen The Room. Have you?
I have, yeah.
Oh, so everyone in this room has seen it except me.
Everybody in the room is in the room.
It is amazing.
I think The
And
Room's a film that
viewers should
you know
watch
you're
it.
not going to enjoy as a film, but then you watch it and you just enjoy your time watching it.
I'd rather
because-
watch a comically bad film like that that tries to be serious, but it sort of
It just fails. in
I would
every
rather
way.
Terrible.
watch the
It
room
just
than
There's-
Suicide
doesn't
Squad.
work.
and like accepts its fate, whereas like the Wicker Man is just comically bad, but just not as enjoyable.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
it tried to
movies
be.
like I don't know, Suicide Squad and Batman vs Superman, they're just bad films.
They should be
Like,
good, and they're just not.
There should
Yeah.
be good films that are bad. Like,
Oh my god,
Yes.
John Wick 3 is already in discussions.
Yes, I'm so happy about that.
I'm excited. It comes out
it's
tomorrow.
not a surprise after the hype that like John
Oh,
Wick 2 is
John-
getting. Like,
just-
it's
I watched you know, like the honest trailers on YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched the honest trailer of John Wick. I was like, oh, okay, let's see what they have to say about this. And they raised a very good point. He was like, wait, you could do a fight sequence without like all these cuts, and it just shows a clip
Yeah.
of John Wick where they just do a fight sequence and it's just like a few takes and that's it. And then they played a scene from Taken where Liam Neeson has to jump over a
Yeah,
fence,
and
and
it's,
there's like 16 cuts.
it's like I'm
of
not
him
sure Liam Neeson even turned up to the most these days.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously him not jumping over the fence.
Oh yeah.
But I was
there's,
like,
there's
that's-
images. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
Yeah, sorry. I was just I'm gonna say like just like that's what's unique about John Wick is that it's all really good choreography.
Yeah. Like they actually focus on the fight scenes in an action film, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to see in an action film. I want to see people punching
Ultimately,
each other in
though,
the face.
The film is about a guy whose dog gets killed,
What better reason to
I
get
mean,
revenge?
yeah.
and he
Yeah,
kills,
man, that's what I'd
and he
do.
kills
the plot
86
for the
people
film is
in response.
Good.
Someone kills his dog, so he goes on a mad one and kills everyone,
You'll-
which is fair. You
you'll
don't
like-
need more of a
you'll
plot.
like
than
this
Yeah,
movie.
like that'd boost you up.
Like this is the great point. It's like you've got his you got a
Sure,
sad
this
story about
man.
his wife's died, so you think, oh, it's gonna be a case of where he's like sad about his wife, but then it's like,
Don't care
oh no,
about
I'm
him.
all right with my wife dying, but my dog, you sons of.
It's because the dog was from his wife.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they stole his
yeah.
car as well.
He's got a new
Stole
dog
my
in this
car.
new one, hasn't
You killed my dog.
And you
Alright,
ruined
right.
my interior. You'll like this news, Gregor.
Okay.
Several brand new images of the set of Tomb Raider have surfaced
he? It looks just like the game, doesn't it?
with Alicia Vikander.
I love
no.
Alicia.
I do like it.
Alicia is my dream woman.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't
I don't know.
think.
Like she's good enough.
Do you reckon though? She'd make a good Lara Croft.
No.
I
Well,
don't.
I think she
I don't
might.
know.
I'm curious.
I think
Like
she might-
everything that she's been given so far, she's not been the worst.
I'd have preferred
like,
Daisy Ridley.
I didn't like her in Bourne. She was
Actually,
too-
no. Born, she was
in
bad.
Bourne,
She seemed, Bourne, Jason Bourne,
the new one.
Yeah.
Who was she in that?
the main
She-
girl.
the
Was she
main-
the one that smashed the head on the rock, but was all right for a bit?
What?
When he's driving away on the moped, and
No.
she
No,
crashed
no,
on
no,
him.
no, no.
No, she's the
She's the
CIA
one that's
woman.
in the office.
The one
She's
with the weird
CIA
accent.
one.
Oh, no.
She's
What was
She
like-
tries to strike a
Alicia
deal with
Vikander,
Jason
Ex
Bourne.
Machina.
Huh?
Ex Machina.
She's ex
Jesus
Machina,
Christ,
yeah.
it's Jason Bourne.
That went loud enough, Tom.
I know. How'd you turn it up?
You see where the things are for the mics.
Yes.
There's
Ah,
ones.
yeah, she's
there's
the
ones for the
CIA
bins as
work.
well.
Is it the
Yeah,
green
Yeah,
one?
I don't remember in that, but
What?
I remember
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Ex
green ones,
Machina.
dude.
Yeah.
Specifically
If you
the
put it in
end
the first
of
one.
Ex Machina. That one.
I do love that
Learning
scene.
curve.
It's a good
Which
scene.
The
Jesus
cinematography.
Christ,
is
it's
absolutely
Jason
cracking.
Bourne.
The final scene in Ex Machina.
One of the finalish scenes.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah. Like,
Are you on about just because she gets her tits out?
No.
Oh,
For
no,
God's
I wouldn't.
sake, Tom.
When you
Gregor,
start-
I like women.
It is you. Come on, let's.
I'm sorry. I do not agree with that kind of vulgar language about women just being objects of.
Wait,
what are you
Gregor,
doing
has your
with my
mic
purse?
been the wrong way around?
It might have been. I don't know.
No, it has been because now you're extremely loud.
Oh, that makes. Maybe you should just turn the mic away from me. It's a lot easier.
Ex Machina, you mean the bit where she stabs Oscar Isaac?
No,
after that.
After that.
So
Which
the
bit?
bit where she gets naked and starts like changing her skin.
It's not because of that.
It's not
though, is it?
because of
No,
that.
it
it's
is.
because of the
I have
art
to admit, it
behind
is
robots.
a good sequence.
Yes.
Like the cinematography is very good.
A good
'cause, like,
sequence.
She's just taking her time, being all calm about it, and then you got the guy behind
She
the
is.
door just whacking on it
Yeah.
like, "Let me out."
And
She's like,
naked.
Oh
Nah.
my god, Domo Gleeson got so friend zoned in that film.
Who?
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So for like, here, help me out, and I'll be your love for life. Lol, joke.
Yeah, good voice.
You're stuck here with a dead
imagine
body.
starving to death
I liked how they put in a bit.
because you got
in the-
betrayed by a robot you wanted to
Oh.
bang.
I like they put in the bit about where Oscar Isaac's like, yeah, she's got a vagina. It's like, all right, everybody wanted to know that watching. Like, could they?
They were
could
literally
they
like, so many people are gonna ask this one question. Let's answer it. Let's just cut to the point.
It's a very well written film.
It is,
I
I
really
really
genius
enjoyed
film.
it.
Alex
Right.
Garland is.
Brilliant.
Alex Garland, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote 20 years later, didn't
Have
But-
you seen Dread?
he? Yes, I really like
Right.
Drag.
Yeah, they're
There.
trying to get a sequel going.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a
Thomas
Dread
Lennon.
2 in the in the
Do you know
process.
The guy who played
Which
Dredd
one's Dredd?
is
Is
the
that the-
doctor from
It's
Yes.
the one with Keith Urban.
It's what's he
Is it
called?
Keith Urban or Carl Urban?
Carl Urban. That's it.
Um, you know, like that was originally Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
Oh, Judge Dredd.
Yeah, Judge
that's
Dredd.
it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
the,
yeah,
the,
okay.
se-
It's got
the
Lena
remake
Headey
is
in it,
called
isn't it?
Dread,
Lena
but
Headey.
it did terribly at the box office, even though it's
Yeah,
a great
that's
film.
it's a shame. Like, also, like everyone was like, "Oh my god, Deadpool's the first R-rated comic book movie," and to be honest, I thought that as well, and I completely forgot. Dread is a comic book movie, and it's absolutely
That's
gory
soundbite.
as hell.
What?
That sounded like a soundbite. That.
Justice.
That is actually a
Tell
soundbite.
me that you are the law.
I am the law.
That's a soundbite.
It is.
Josh is basically Jed.
The only thing that I didn't like about Dread was
Justice.
Carl Urban. He just
I like to
couldn't
left
pull a
his helmet.
natural grimace. Like he was always like, he was trying too hard to do it, and it just
I am
looked
the law.
unnatural.
Yeah, try doing the voice with the grimace. It's hard. Right,
Okay.
should we put a song and then get into our main topic?
Yes.
boy.
Okay. You
I'm
might
doing
want to.
essentials for a sandwich.
Okay.
Right.
I will.
If you see a bin, you don't mind it.
Let's play this one. Enjoy.
Jack, do more movies in class.
Is this one not on?
I know. I saw what happened.
Turns out we had just enough
I
time
saw
to
a
get to
blue
essentials and
one.
back.
You did indeed.
Right,
That
can I
was
just
fine.
bring up a point? In
Go for it.
essentials then, we saw some crisps and they were bacon, like, you know, like bacon, like Frezzles,
Yes.
product placement.
They were basically friends.
They were basically Frezzles, right? But co-op. Do you know what, I covered up the name and went to Gregor and we were like, right, if you had to guess what these are called, guess, what did you say, Gregor?
I said something bacon rationary
Yeah,
sort
some-
of like
yeah.
basically looking at it and taking a judge.
They
like,
were called Crispies.
Oh my God.
What? What on earth?
Right.
Anyway,
so well, this is our 10th episode. I don't know if we said
I think you said last week.
over 3 months. So
quality.
we've been working hard.
Up to date.
So we're gonna do top 10s this week. A bit like Watch Mojo,
Oh, yeah.
but less
Top 10s, top
organised
10s.
because we are not prepared at all. So we're all gonna go through and say like, if we all say 3 of our favourite films in one genre, and
That
then
makes
yeah,
12, so we can just get rid of 2, like
oh
the
yeah,
2 worst,
or
and
4. Okay.
then decide
Cool.
which.
Some of us might say the same one.
Plan this
but-
out.
True.
So,
Right, so-
which one do you want to start with?
What genre?
Genre?
Horror.
Horror.
I knew Jack was going to say that. I was going to say it as well. So let's start with horror. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Mhm.
Go, Jack. Go first.
I've got my mouth full. 2 of my favourite horror films. No, not me. I've got to think.
Okay. Well, why don't we just all say one to start off with? I don't know what horror film. The Shining.
The Shining. What is a horror film though? Is it a gory, like, guy
Well,
with chainsaw
The
in the
film
woods?
that I had in my head
or
was
is it a scary?
Dawn of the Dead remake. Even
Oh,
though it's
that's a
not
good
that
film.
scary, but I like it because it's like a horror film. I guess.
Oh,
It's
It
zombies.
is.
so-
I mean, I
what's
think
a
the
horror?
original is better, but the remake of Dawn Dead is one
Yeah,
of the
it's
only
like the
good
only
remakes.
Zack Snyder film I like.
That's the one where they're in
Apart
the
from
mall,
Watchmen.
isn't it?
What?
It's the one where they're in the shopping centre.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, good good film. That's a really good film. So The Shining. We got Dawn of the Dead. You gonna go with that one?
So the first horrors I watched that really I really noticed as a good actual film. Have any of you guys seen Hide and Seek with Robert De Niro?
Yes.
No.
That is a
No.
best.
So I would say it's more of a thriller, but I still think it's actually it's sadly at the start of the downfall of De Niro.
Oh.
But
The downfall of De Niro.
well,
When was that?
when he started, before all the bad was it?
Dirty
Bad
Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa's not too bad actually.
It's
I'm not
awful.
watching
It's
it.
really bad.
I kind of liked it.
It's really bad.
The intern. It was basically that was at the start, and now he's just choosing worse and worse films.
Mhm.
Really.
It's basically it's about a guy who moves house. Isn't he a writer? He moves house with his daughter, and then there's
Since the country.
he's got like a split personality. Only there's 7 alternate endings that determines whether he has split personality or it's someone else or it's some other condition. So like literally,
It's
you
better.
can't say it's a story about this because there are several possibilities that it could be about.
Yeah, it was really good.
it's
I
really
really
good.
enjoyed it.
Like it's just literally De Niro chasing his daughter around the house, like potentially going to kill her.
That's pretty interesting.
It's a very good film. So are you using that as your choice?
Well, more because I can't think of anything else right now. So yeah, you
What was it again?
Huh?
What was it?
Hide and Seek.
That's it. Honestly. Anything else, Gregor? Should we
No,
go?
at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna go VHS. Like,
For sure, I've heard a lot.
Um,
about that.
like the first one, the first one probably has the best little mini story in it. So for people who don't know what VHS is, it's a film that is compiled with short horror stories and one story to link them all together. So for example, people are looking for a videotape, they play each tape and each tape has a story on it. The first one has like the best one I personally like. And then there's like a few around it that are kind of okay and all that. And then the second one just has a load of good ones. So personally, if I had the choice, I'd mix them together and get rid of the bad ones from each film to make one good film. But obviously can't do that. But yeah, no, really, really good thing. It freaked me out a lot.
I'm stuck. Can we give more than one, or are you going
Yeah,
round
we
again?
can give
Yeah,
more
more
than one.
I mean, I stuck between Jaws, which I think is one of the best films ever
I
made.
was going to say that, yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But is that a thriller?
It's a horror.
No, I'd say it's a horror film.
I say a horror. There's a fine line between thrillers and horrors,
Mhm.
Because would you say that Green Room is a horror film or a thriller?
Thriller.
That's yeah, but it's got just equally amount of violence.
It's a survive the night kind of film.
like
Arguably
dead
horror,
people.
yeah.
but Jaws is horror.
That's the problem.
I like that film, but not for the horror aspects of it,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
as much.
And then my other suggestion, again, one of the a great film, that's Psycho, which is
Psycho.
arguably one of the one of the best horror films ever made, if not films.
See these suggestions, I wouldn't say they were horror.
I would
Fine,
say
though.
I'd say Jaws. Yes, I think Jaws is like.
Well, I've got.
Oh,
See, I
horror.
wouldn't.
I've
I'd
got.
say Psycho is more thriller because it's. Then that's why I'm confused about Hide and Seek, because Hide and Seek is also about humans
Psycho
and being
terrifying.
messed up and all that, and that's like
Nightmare on Elm Street.
fair shot. The original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, the original for that is scary as.
It's
With-
not,
Like,
Seeing a
it's
young
not
Johnny
aged,
Depp.
It's not aged
Mhm.
well, but still, it's
yeah, I think that's my problem with it.
like
It's not
it's
aged well.
now it's aged because sadly we.
The ending's good. The rhyme at the end.
I still think it is aged well. Like when you lays on the bed and it comes through. Some of the
No, I
That
think
bit's
some-
good. With
I think
Johnny
some
Depp
of
on
it
the
is
bed.
aged very well, but what's the problem is we're all after when Freddy got a bit like. Was
They've-
it Freddy? No.
those
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Freddy.
it's Freddy.
those
Yeah,
films.
Freddy
suffer
started
from-
getting a bit of a joke in the films after.
It's
that's,
like when he runs down the alley with the long arms.
yeah,
Yeah. Like,
he got a bit jokey and he wasn't as serious as
They
the
suffer
villain.
from their own sequels, basically.
Yeah,
It's a bit like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which the
That's a
original,
great film.
the
the
original is
original is
scary.
great. Actually,
Have you seen like
are we
the
classing that
remake
thriller
of
or
it?
horror? Because I might actually stick that into one of the best. The original was absolutely brilliant. Like so.
That is scary. That's a scary film.
Yeah, but it's sort of the slasher films have sort of well, even proven that it's a better film. I think
I mean-
Slashers seem to have gone away more from horror nowadays
Yeah, it's because they set up they like.
they have their own little universe with like Jason, Freddy, like they have all these like different like characters that they can use. So they've kind of gone away from the horror world a bit.
I mean,
yeah,
if
they've
we're
just
talking
turned
about
into teenagers at a place, get
Yeah,
your boobs out,
it's
get
got-
drunk,
it's the same,
douchebag
it's the
football
same story
player.
every time.
Yeah.
Sweet girl.
but it
who's a
wasn't
virgin.
cliche when it was made.
Yeah.
No.
It's cliche now, like
Yeah.
because it's been parodied so much. I say if we're talking about British horror, I'd say The Descent is one of the best British horror films ever made.
I've just seen that on the list, but I've never
First
seen that.
one, second one is pile up.
Oh yeah, no, Descent one.
Yeah, the first one is quite
They
creepy.
go down into a big cave and there's like mutants in it.
Never seen it.
Hills of Eyes, good film.
I was gonna say the Hills
But
of
it's
Eyes.
not. I don't think it's top 10.
No.
That the Hills of Eyes remake. I think it's like Hills of Eyes.
I quite like the
3 or
Hills of Eyes
something.
remake.
The one in the forest. That is well scary. I found.
One
Like,
in
there's a bit-
Forest.
Yeah, the same.
No, you're probably thinking of Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
wrong turn. Sorry, that's
Like,
what.
yeah, the first Wrong Turn is quite good. Like, I really enjoyed
Like
it.
he pulls off, and there's a bit where they're hiding in the house, and the two cannibal hillbillies come in.
Oh, in their red pickup truck. Oh,
yeah,
no,
and
yellow
they
one.
lay down and they're hidden under the bed, and they sneak out whilst they're sleeping, and one of them looks back, and the guy's eyes are open. Oh my god, it just
Yeah,
absolutely
that's
shocked
the first one. The rest of them after that are just awful. But
Would
the
you
first
class-
one's really good.
Would you class Pan's Labyrinth as a horror?
No.
Oh.
No, that's just Benicio del
Has
Toro.
anybody
Not Benicio del
seen
Toro.
Darkness Falls?
No,
Darkness Falls.
Yeah, my parents had it on when I was a kid.
never
And
heard of it, which means
freaked
it's
me
terrible.
out. Basically, it's
What's this?
the Tooth Fairy comes along, does a whole Tooth Fairy thing, but if you see the Tooth Fairy, she has to kill you. And like there's a sequence
So
where
that's
kids
a secret.
like he's
It was Vin
not
Diesel playing
asleep,
the Tooth Fairy.
like, and he's awake, and like the Tooth Fairy's on his wall, and like so he's like got the bed covers over him, and then you just see the bed shudder where the Tooth Fairy's landed on it, and then he's doing the whole thing of reaching for a light while still underneath the cover because the duvets are protecting him,
Yeah.
and like brings it out and shines it, and she's got like a mask on, and he freaks out, and like she can only be in the dark, she can't go in any light, and then yeah, it just freaked me out. I had nightmares for days.
So write down like a couple of those ones we just said.
Okay, so Wrong Turn, are we having that one? First Wrong Turn?
Yeah, you can put it in for now, but I don't think it'll make it.
Nah,
I
I
mean,
don't think it was.
If you can, then you can debate like. I mean, most Stephen King big films, so like It is arguably, but things scare.
I'm adding The Mist.
Mist is a great film.
I don't
Great
think it's
film.
too scary though.
So good.
I think it's more of a thriller.
They decided that Jack said.
Which one's more of a thriller?
The Mist it is very good.
No, I see. I argue
It's a horror,
it's the
but
same
it's-
aspects of, say, Psycho.
The
or
monsters are
Jaws.
barely in it though.
The Thing.
Psycho is suspense horror.
Right.
The Thing is a great film.
The Thing is a great one. The remake, I was a little bit disappointed
I
with.
quite like the remake because it wasn't
it
a
was
remake.
really good, but it was like the same story essentially.
Yeah, but it wasn't a remake. It was the.
That's the-
Would you
Very cool.
class the original Alien as a horror or
Mm.
something?
Oh my god,
'Cause
yes.
I say
I say
horror
Alien.
is amazing.
Like,
I'd say
that
it's
is the
sci-fi.
king
Sci-fi
of
first and
horrors.
foremost, though.
It's sci-fi horror, but it is horror.
It's a good mixture of both the genres. But
Whereas
at
the
the end of
second
day,
one's more sci-fi action.
yeah, like because at the end of the day, like when they send the guy up into the vents by himself and they're all trapped
And
in
he
the movements,
he just
and
looks
then
there.
he turns around, you see
there,
it. That's like
there.
one of the only times you actually see the alien, and
You see them up
it's
there.
brilliantly used. Like
Okay.
We
None
right.
of us have mentioned any of the Evil Dead alike.
See,
No, I don't.
the
think they're
original
that good,
Evil
though.
Dead was badly made, and then the second and third one, they're just way too slapstick
Yeah,
I
comedy.
mean,
find
I'd
them
talk about
scary.
The Exorcist, but I think The Exorcist is overrated, and I think The Omen's overrated, and that's classed as two of the best.
no, I
Films
do love
also.
You
the
could say
original.
It's
Omen,
good, but I think
is
it's overrated.
could say The Fly, but I don't find it.
I
that
like The
scary.
Fly. I don't find it
The
scary,
f-
but I really
no,
like
The Fly is not horror.
Just for its
that's more
practical
of a
effects.
Clapperbox.
I think
thriller.
that's more sci-fi than
Yeah, sci-fi thriller.
Ring.
What about what?
The Ring is a fair share.
I didn't like them.
The thing is,
Saw films.
I mean, there's a lot.
No.
Of,
I don't
there's a
class them
lot
as
I
horror.
don't know about like Japanese horror,
Hmm.
which I keep hearing is meant to be like the best.
Hmm.
Which
Because
one?
they just Japanese horror
No,
because
yes.
they don't hold anything back. If
It's
it's an
in-
18, they'll show you anything they can.
The
What's
Grudge.
that Japanese film, which is basically what came before Hunger Games?
Battle
So,
Royale. I was talking
Yeah.
to Greg about
Yeah.
it.
Battle
But
Royale's quality.
It's basically
So it's
the
not horror.
Running Man with Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Yes, it's all based on the Running Man.
So should
Yeah.
we go from that from the list? we got?
Wait, I've got a few more. The Cabin in
Which
the
is a
Woods.
Stephen King novel.
It's not scary though.
It's
No.
not scary,
Cabin in
but
the
But
Woods.
but
No,
it is
more
a
of a
horror
comment.
film.
It is
but
a
it's
horror-
also quite funny. It's quite.
Mm.
It's not taking itself
It's
too
unique.
seriously. And I actually appreciate that quite a lot. So I put that in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Cabin in the Woods, but if we're talking about recent films, which is It Follows has definitely made it into my best horror
I
films
don't
of all
like that
time.
though.
I love It Follows.
I would like it more if it wasn't the fact that they just walk.
No, I see.
I
I
love
like
that
that
aspect
aspect. That's the best bit I thought about. When the sequence when she's in the school and she looks out the window, she's just there's this old woman in a nightgown just creepily staring at her, walking towards her, and then she goes out the class like that was creepy. Looks behind her and it's there in the hallway, and she's like, "What?" Thought that was brilliant. I didn't like the fact that it was just like focused on, oh yeah, it's a monster, and what you have to do is you have to have sex with other teenage people to get rid of it. It's like, don't need that. Think of something clever.
She was a girl as well.
I actually thought it was pretty clever. Like,
I didn't-
In a way, I thought it was.
Well, I did. I thought it was genius. It
Like,
is
I
genius.
get the metaphor,
Yeah, it's.
but I just thought it kind of like ruined it. Like Babadook.
I love the Babadook.
I hate it.
It was
Never
awful.
watched it.
Like when it first started off, and like the less you saw of it, and the fact that like the kid was just going Babadook, and then like
I
you got the
hated it
book.
just because the kid.
I was like-
I couldn't watch it. That kid annoyed me too
Yeah.
much.
I thought like it was. He's a brilliant actor. That kid. I thought he's like Danny from The Shining.
Nobody's mentioned The Conjuring or Sinister or any of those films.
I don't think the scare. I think they're just jump scare bait.
The first Conjuring, I was.
I
quite
don't like
creeped
jump
by.
scare bait.
No.
It
At the
just,
end of the day,
It was
Crap.
literally jump scare.
Or The Blair Witch.
I haven't seen it.
well, which is a good film.
What?
Edgy. Good film.
The first Paranormal Activity, I have to say,
I have to give it to
it's good.
From the budget.
was
yeah,
worth
for the
$5
budget,
grand,
it did, like, make me
and
uncomfortable.
I was so creeped out by it, like literally.
Should we come back to these?
I know Jack said no to it. Sorry, I think The Exorcist and The Omen have got to be on this list.
I should think they'd be on there, but I think they're overrated. But I
Yeah,
think
fair.
they'd be on the list.
The Omen especially.
The Omen's a good film.
No, The Omen's a good film.
The bit where she she hangs herself.
Yeah, that's
That's
where it's
scary.
like literally jumps
It's the
up.
zoom. It's the zoom.
Just
It's
for
Yeah,
how
it
many
is.
things happened at that film and the set and stuff like
It's,
actual
Yes,
paranormal.
the devil.
what else is there? What about the Rec films? Record
I've never actually seen
Never
They're
watched them.
Spanish, aren't they?
Spanish, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I've seen a few of them. They're quite good, but I can't say they should
Personally,
be on
I'm not
Netflix
a
and watch
huge
them.
horror fan. Like, I'm more of a like watch a film. It's got a storyline. It's not all this. It's good. But most horror nowadays, most new horrors don't really have storylines. It's just
No, it's just
repeated stuff, and it's
Jump
That's
scares.
where I
be
like-
off.
That's why I like stuff like
So
It Follows and
if
Don't
we were to
Look
name-
Up,
That's
it's
when I
different.
heard that It Follows is actually completely different.
So
Sex is used as an actual like theme in the movie, rather than just we're teenagers, we must have
And
sex.
that's why I like Babadook, because it's not jump scares.
Like, jump scares is ruining horror at the moment.
It is.
The whole
So Tom, make that list full size, and we'll just try and rattle together a top 10.
Alright, so we have as contenders The Shining,
Mm.
Dawn of the Dead, Hide and Seek, VHS. Are we doing that as just both 1 and 2, or are we making them separate?
I wouldn't include it in top 10.
Yeah. Just
It's very good.
So Jaws, Psycho, Nightmare on Elm Street, Wrong Turn, The Mist, The Descent, The Thing, Alien, Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, Paranormal Activity, The Omen, and The Exorcist.
My top 10 will be in no order. As Tom's written it, The Shining.
Have I?
That's the Simpsons. That's the Simpsons parody. The Shining. That's what Willie says. Yeah, The Shining, Dawn of the Dead, Jaws, Psycho, The Descent, The Thing, Alien, It Follows, The Omen, and The Exorcist. Out of them,
I'd go The Omen, The Exorcist, The Shining, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Thing, Wrong Turn, Jaws. I think I got one more in there. So I'd go with Psycho.
I'd go in no order again. The Shining, Hide and Seek, Jaws, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Thing, Alien, Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, Paranormal Activity. Actually, no, wait. Take out the Cabin in the Woods and The Omen and The Exorcist.
well,
Mine would be The Shining, VHS, Mist, The Thing, Alien, Paranormal Activity, Cabin in the Woods.
basically all of Tom's suggestions.
No. Thinking.
So have we also agreed that The Shining is probably the scariest?
I wouldn't say the scariest.
I think it's just the best movie.
Yeah.
See, I would class it as a thriller, but like I think it's definitely
The best.
No, I say it's got more
I think it's
horror
definitely a
themes.
horror film.
Which is the best on
Does-
that list for you guys?
Best film, The Shining by far.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd agree.
I'd say Jaws.
Or Jaws.
I would say
Maybe Jaws.
Alien.
Aliens.
I
I don't want to
Yeah.
say Alien because I would have saved that for a sci-fi.
I'm not scared by The Shining.
There's
I'm
some belting
scared by
films on
Alien.
that list.
I think the Alien and Jaws actually have a lot in common.
Right,
Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and I think that's what I find really interesting.
stick a song on and we'll do another one after
Do
We
this.
comedy.
will come back with a final top 10 after.
Will we?
Well,
No, we won't. That was it.
No?
Wrapped up.
that was it.
We'll
We'll
do
go to another
comedy.
genre
Wrap
now.
up. Alright.
Shut up.
We need to do another
So
one.
we'll do another genre of top
Genre.
10s.
We'll do a genre.
Genre?
Ah,
Who's John?
it's the way I fucking
John
say
Boy.
it. Jeez.
I am the law.
Alright.
Justice.
We are. And we're back.
Hello.
It was already doing a fade out. We didn't need to do it.
We faded that out even more.
It's already done. Right. Okay. So the next genre that we're going to focus on is war films. And this can be any war film. I think we're going to draw the line where if it's just a random fight between a load of people with guns, then it doesn't count. It has
That's
to
not
be
how that works.
an
That's
Is that a
actual.
war film? That's it's a
War.
battlefield.
Well, yeah. So who's going first?
You go first.
Should I
I
go
think
first?
we've all got a unanimous movie in our top 4.
It's definitely everyone's just thought of it. It's Saving Private
Saving
Well,
Ryan.
I've not just thought of it. It is one of my
Yeah,
favourite
it's
films ever
like-
made.
Like
It
It is
a
one of the
great
best
film.
films ever
Yes.
made.
So we're gonna go with Saving Private Ryan. I'm gonna pick The Hurt Locker.
Write this down, Tom.
Very, oh yes.
Hurt Locker over everything.
You jump on it while I'm talking. And then. Okay, so it's a choice between The Pianist.
The Pianist over everything.
I don't know if you can count.
I wouldn't count it as. It's just because it's set in
Would you?
World War II. I wouldn't count Schindler's List.
not? Okay, alright, okay.
Because
so
it is.
count it out then.
I'd
Where
say
would
those
you
are
stand in The
more
Great Escape then?
drama.
Yes.
It's a war film.
Well, no.
War film.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But it's more of a prisoner rather than.
It could be classed as an escape film.
Jarhead.
I was going to say
Think
Jarhead is
Excellent film. And then my third and final.
There's no fight in that, and you still class that as a war film.
True. Have to be Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, you
I'm sorry. Although with Full Metal Jacket, there's a bit I don't like, and I think that should be cut out. Of this
What is
film,
it,
because
the
it
entire
lasts
beginning?
too.
I'll call Stanley right now and tell him.
It's
Let me just ring
it's the
Stan up.
news report bit. I think it just lasts too long.
What's the news report bit?
You know when they go around and they're doing the journalism.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's.
I think
that's
it's a good, but
It's a good way of getting the character back into the
it's
storyline.
too much of a gap, like between like the intense training and then to the intense fight sequence at the end. But anyway,
I think
so-
it's perfect because if you just switch straight away, people will be like, "Whoa!"
true.
Like, I gave it a good little gap because that's what I love about Full Metal Jacket. It's 2 movies
Essentially,
put
Yeah.
into one. It's long. It's very long, and everyone remembers. Everyone always talks about the sergeant, and he's actually only in it for half the film.
one of the best
One of the
improv scenes
best
ever.
The best part of Full Metal Jacket is the first
It
half.
is.
Yeah, the first half
I
it
completely
doesn't
agree
makes
with
it, and that's why I'm kind of like Jarhead and Full Metal Jacket, because I believe Jarhead is sort of like in a similar style,
you. Yeah.
especially when they do like the whole media
I love that film.
interview.
Yeah.
But yes, so
So-
those are my 3.
Right, go on, Josh.
Josh,
My top 3 would be to start Fury.
Okay,
Uh,
interesting.
I don't think it's
Right.
particularly the best film, but it was one that had the greatest
It-
emotional impact on me. I think.
It's gonna get
It's
to
good.
me. I'm just gonna have to.
At
throw
the
films
end of
in
it,
just
I
to fill up the
felt
top 10,
like for the first time, like the genuine feeling of like these people are giving something up for me. Like and they're always like, oh, people died for you, and you're like, yeah, right, sound.
the
I did like.
But
it.
I actually felt
thing
like-
I didn't like was like the special effects looked like it was laser beams.
I don't know.
We
I
said
think
this last week, but it's just
Yeah, it maybe just it's just.
traces.
But it comes across as green and red, so it
that-
looks like Star Wars. But also like the whole fact that 100 people like got absolutely mullered
Yeah.
by one
so.
guy
That's my
on the back of the
that's
tank.
my first choice. Second one, The Deer Hunter.
Oh, I don't like Deer Hunter.
You don't like Deer
Don't like Deer Hunter. I
haven't
have
seen it.
never finished it. I only ever got to the Russian roulette bit. I've done it 3 times. I've watched the whole wedding scene, that hour-long wedding. Still do not know what I hate it. There's an hour-long wedding scene, and then they're just in Vietnam for some reason, and then
Because they're soldiers.
there was a war
There was a war going on, Jack.
But then there's a Russian roulette scene, which is really good,
That's
The,
cool.
the Russian roulette century.
and then they leave Vietnam, and that is it.
They go back.
And then there's more of a film that just does like that.
And my third and final choice, classic, Kelly's Heroes.
What did you say?
Kelly's Heroes.
Never seen it.
Never heard of
You've
it.
never
Never
seen
heard
it?
of it actually.
I've never even heard this.
Clint Eastwood and Keith Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland. What am I?
Not Keith Sutherland. Donald Sutherland. Keith Sutherland's dad. 1970. You've never seen this film?
No.
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Never even heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
Oh my god.
Madness.
Wow. Well, basically, Clint Eastwood's like in charge of this. Well, he's like the second in command of this regiment, and they capture this German officer and they get him drunk, and they find like some gold, some lead bars, and they say, "What are the lead bars for?" And he's like, "Oh, if I get caught, I was meant to chuck this document in the river with these lead bars, so they drown." And then the lead comes off, and they realise it's gold, and they ask him where he got the gold bars from. And he won't tell them, and then they get him drunk, and he finally tells them. So he sets off. It's like at the end of the war, he goes rogue with his regiment and a tank regiment, and they go to this little small town behind enemy lines and try and rob this bank. So it's like a bank robbery film set during the war, and it's really good. Obviously, Donald Sutherland in it is amazing. He's just this wacky Austrian American tank commander, and Clint Eastwood's Clint Eastwood, obviously. It's really good.
Yeah.
If I've learned anything, it's just that Josh likes tank films.
Yeah.
Yes,
Honestly, I can't believe you've never seen that film. It's a classic.
Yeah,
I'll put it on
yeah.
DVD. I'll bring it around to the house.
Alright, my top three. Gotta be Apocalypse Now, because I love that film. It's one of my favourite films that's ever been made. Das Boot.
Never
I
seen
knew
that.
you were going to say that.
It's
Das Boot, ja.
Das Boot, ja.
Add me on the
I've gone to Facebook, yeah. No, Das Boot I think is just great because it's from a German's perspective,
Yeah,
and
which you never
and you never get that. You never get it from a Nazi perspective because
because
to us they are the bad guys,
Yeah.
like, and no one wants their.
Sorry,
what
just
was
one,
my first?
can I just say one more thing about Kelly's Heroes? Is it's got Mr. Potato Head in it.
Okay.
Well, that's me.
No,
guys.
Do you mean the voice or just
The voice of Mr. Potato Head
Oh, blimey!
is in the cast.
Carry on.
And Gallipoli.
Oh my
I've never
god,
seen
Gregor,
it.
you gotta speak English.
Gallipoli's in Australia.
Well, it's in
Not
Turkey.
in Australia, sorry, Turkey. Yeah, so the Australians fought.
I've been meaning to watch The Water Divider, which is about the same
That's
thing.
Yeah,
that's
I
almost,
like
that's good. That's
I
good. I
liked
watched
that.
it over
That's got some
Christmas.
cool
It's actually very nice.
Directing? Did they direct
Sorry?
it?
Yeah,
Russell
he
Crowe,
directed it.
Yeah, it was good that.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that.
That's just nowhere close to the spelling of Gallipoli.
I know. What do you expect?
So many people died in that battle.
you know it's
And
bad.
it's just got murdered on a computer
You
now.
know it's bad when Gregor's telling you about your spelling.
Jesus.
I've got another suggestion, but I don't
Crack
know
on.
if many people have seen it. It's
Go
called
for
The
it.
Eagles Have Landed.
Yes.
Clint Eastwood again.
No, it's Michael Caine.
That's where he goes down.
It's Michael Caine,
where he
who
goes
is a
down,
Nazi, who dresses up as a British person to shoot Winston Churchill.
Good lord.
What a story! Like,
You're not left me with
There's
much,
so
have you?
many.
Christ.
There's so many good ones.
yeah, like
Right.
I've got
I've got
two more, and I've been waiting for everyone to see if they say it.
I'll chuck a few in them. I'll chuck a few in.
You'll say this one.
Inglorious
I
Bastards.
don't-
Yeah, thank you. I was waiting for that.
I hate that one.
Bet he's gonna say it.
Inglorious Bastards is a very good film,
That's what I was going to say.
and you can't fault Tarantino ever. Except for
Yeah.
Jackie Brown. Don't like Jackie Brown.
Hey, go on, Jackie Brown.
Check it out, wow.
Let's see. What else would I say?
Spell this wrong.
What have you put?
Yeah.
Surprised.
I mean,
Nobody
if we're
said this one.
talking about any sort of war film, Lawrence of Arabia is a great film.
Art. That's beautiful. That is a great film.
I'm
That is a
regretting
great film.
choosing Fury now.
That's the thing. You've just shown me two that I could have said. Free now.
And then there's Platoon, which is a very good film.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I'm
that's,
looking at.
that's one of them.
I do like Platoons. The whole
What was the second one that you said after Inglourious Basterds?
Lawrence of Arabia. Spell
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And then brilliant.
It's wrong, by the way.
And then I don't know if anyone's ever seen it. Three Kings.
Yeah, I watched that not so long ago.
Oh, love
yeah,
Three
I've
Kings.
got the DVD. I've never watched it.
I just saw it and
Spike
I
Jones is class.
I always
He's my
forget
favourite.
how good Three Kings is. You can argue it's a comedy more
Smoky
than
Mark.
a war, but it's George Clooney in one of his first roles.
Yeah,
Blank.
1999 I think it was. That
Very good film, Three Kings. Very funny
Uh,
film. It's about a bunch of Afghanistan soldiers go looking for it's like hidden gold It's really good.
Can I swap out Fury for The Great Escape?
Yeah, please.
I'll just add it and we'll.
I was going to say The Great Escape, but like I already had 3 and
We'll just
Great
add
Escape
some
was
because
a
I've
great
got
film.
like
there's-
Atonement.
It's going to be quite
Nah.
endless.
Black Hawk Down.
But I was
Black
going to
Hawk
say
Down.
Black Hawk Down. It's a great film. That's
So
got
good.
right. If you look at the cast list for Black Hawk Down, everyone's in it.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's
Everyone,
in it.
yeah, no, but not just Tom Hardy.
Ewan-
Everyone is in it. I will get the
Ewan
cast list
McGregor.
up now. Legit,
Oh, yeah,
people are
Ewan
in it.
McGregor's in it for it.
People are in it for one shot, fall, die, and now they're A-listers.
Yeah.
Completely didn't even know.
Is
you were
that
in it.
is that what's his name? Who directed that?
Aye, it was him.
What's
My
his name?
favourite,
Who directed like Gladiator and that?
Ridley Scott. I don't. Was it?
I think
don't
it's
know.
Ridley
Let me
Scott.
find out.
Maybe. I think it was.
I literally don't. I've seen it once. I don't remember.
Oh,
much
what have I
about
done?
There's one on it, and I can take forever on my phone.
What have I done?
The thin red line is I didn't like that, but that's a Terrence Malick film.
it. Sorry, I'm getting out.
Yeah. What is this?
Right, so I'll tell you who's in Black Hawk Down. Sorry, I'm gonna stray
Right,
away
Eagles
from this.
there you go.
Right,
There you
directed by Ridley Scott. You were right.
Boom.
This cast is Ewan McGregor's in it
It's in that.
right at the beginning. Tom Sizemore's in it from Saving Private Ryan. Eric Banner's in it.
He is.
William Fichtner's in it. Ewan Bremner's in it.
He is.
Spud. There's a bunch of people you might not know. Iwan Grufford. I don't know how to say his name. He's in Hornblower if you've seen that. Jason Isaacs is in it. There's a bunch of people I don't know if you know him. The guy who plays Jaime Lannister.
Oh yeah.
Tom Hardy's in it. Orlando Bloom's in it, obviously.
Right, so everybody's in it.
Literally, stupidly, Ty Burrell, the guy who plays the dad in Modern Family.
Jeez.
For some reason, they
Yeah.
just decided they cast everyone. Ever.
Enemy at the Gates is the last one I've seen.
Is that the sniper one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Russian
that
style
film.
film.
Shout out to Liam.
I'd also say I wanted to say this film.
Give him a shot.
I wanted to say this film, but it's just not one of my favourites. But I think it deserves recognition. Is Last Samurai, set during the Japanese Civil War.
The Tom
I
Cruise
think
one.
I think it's really good.
Oh, yeah, I do
for
like that
Tom Cruise. It's
Well, if we're
pretty good.
talking about those, I mean, you could argue
And
Braveheart.
Glory. Have you ever seen that? Denzel
Glory's
Aye,
great film.
In a way.
My favourite.
Braveheart
Oh,
is
what's
a war
Glory
film.
again?
Braveheart is a war
Yeah,
film.
we haven't even talked about stuff like.
We've just
See,
got gun wars.
I was
really.
gonna say
Yeah,
Glory.
I tried to think of like some like Civil War.
I
kind
mean,
of
then you
stuff.
can
We've
talk
not talked
about
about any of the
Dances with
Crusades
Wolves,
films.
arguably. Have you seen that?
What's,
Which is
what's that
technically
film called? Something Heaven.
What?
With
Kingdom
Orlando
of
Bloom.
Heaven.
Kingdom of Heaven.
That's I enjoyed that. That's Orlando Bloom in it.
Yeah.
What
I
about
enjoy it. It's a stupid
Troy?
film. I like it.
Troy.
No,
Troy, no.
it's a crap film.
awful film?
I didn't mind it.
I enjoyed it, but it's a crap film. It's one of
I
those.
didn't enjoy it purely
Like-
for the fact that they
Patchcless.
killed a load of people because Orlando
I
Bloom
didn't like the
wanted
Sean
to
Bean
bang
one.
some girl.
She's
Sean,
fair. She's
Sean
fair.
Bean should die.
I've never seen it.
Sean Bean survives.
It's quite
That's all you need to
It's
know.
not. It's crap, but it's like enjoyable because everyone dies.
A Bridge Too Far is pretty good as well.
Bridge on the River
So
Kwai.
did you not put Hacksaw Ridge into this? I've not seen it yet, so we can
I
haven't
watched
seen
it.
it.
mate.
throw the
Yeah.
name
I probably
into
would.
the hat.
But I
It's
mean,
not, it's
let's
not one of my favourites.
let's simmer down this list from 10 to 10. I'd say Saving Private Ryan in
I
no
think
order.
we're all agreed that's number one then.
Yeah.
Saving
Yes.
Private Ryan, Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, Inglourious Bastards,
Yep.
Platoon,
Mm.
Black Hawk Down,
Mm-hmm.
Three Kings, Lawrence of Arabia, Great Escape, and on that list,
I think
I'm out. I think I got my
Atonement. I think
list.
I
don't like
really
Atonement.
I really
wasn't
like
a
that
huge
film.
fan of Atonement.
Really, I really
was
like
happy
the
when I realised they both
the
died.
realism that they put in at the end. They were just like, oh yeah, it's all happy,
So,
happy, and then
To wrap this up quick, mine would be Saving Private Ryan again, Kelly's Heroes, Inglourious Bastards, Great Escape, Black Hawk Down. I'm gonna have to say Apocalypse Now and The Deer Hunter.
Again, I have to start Saving Private Ryan, Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, Das Boot, Gallipoli, Lawrence of Arabia, Platoon, The Great Escape, and Inglourious Bastards.
So mine would be obviously Saving Private Ryan, Jarhead, Full Metal Jacket, Inglourious Bastards, Atonement. I haven't seen the others, so it's gonna have to be like Fury and The Last Samurai. And
Wait,
then,
what have you not seen? All the good classics.
No, Das Boots, Gallipoli. I haven't seen Platoon. Lawrence of Arabia,
Platoon's
Three Kings, Deer Hunter. I haven't seen, and Apocalypse Now, and Kelly's Heroes.
Right, Josh, category.
I was gonna do romantic films or love films.
Romance films. All right, Josh, kick us off.
So number one, my all-time favorite film about love has to be Brokeback Mountain.
Never seen it.
I have not seen it, but I would go with that one.
Romance is the category I am probably least knowledgeable about.
I don't know many. Like
Sure you do. Love Actually.
I was
Love
gonna
Actually,
say
I
Love
would have said
Actually.
as well,
Like,
so.
Love Actually is one of the few ones I can actually
About
say.
Time. The Notebook.
That's recent, isn't it?
Alright, let's just
I didn't like
sap off this category.
I didn't like The Notebook. Beth maybe watched that the other day.
See, there's
Crap.
nobody-
Okay, we're
nobody
moving on.
likes
We're
love
moving on.
apart from me.
All right, go on.
I'm not really love fan of
Good day, good.
So,
alright,
Love's not a fan of you. That's the problem. I'm sorry.
Rip.
I got the genre of crime films.
Oh wait, can I not pick
Yes.
this?
Crimes.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, you
no,
never
you
know.
can't. You chose love, so no.
Well, we didn't
Yeah.
even fucking do it.
Yeah, it was a bad
we didn't even
choice.
do it.
I
We
would like to
apologise.
apologise
We were not
for
meant
the
about to do that.
abusive language you are hearing tonight.
Wait,
No,
what was
that's
some,
not-
what was some of the other
Terrible.
things we said?
Terrible.
Sorry.
Sci-fi's. No, I don't want to do sci-fi.
Right, we've said
How
crime now.
dare you talk to me like that?
You read out a list before
Right.
and I've forgotten them all.
oh yes. Shall I go back over what the genres are?
Genres.
Oh, wait, was it? Westerns.
Westerns.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
I'm gonna be absolutely terrible at
Good.
this.
I think
I'll do Tom.
yeah, I think Gregor and Jack are going to have this covered.
Yeah.
I've got one suggestion really, and it's the Magnificent
You
Seven.
can have at least
Which
three
one, though?
because you just go for the Dollar
Oh.
trilogy.
Which one?
Which one? The original is brilliant. The remake I really liked as well. So
Never seen the remake. I never wanted to see the remake. 'cause
it was so good.
The
I
remake.
keep
the one
hearing
last
that.
year.
Yeah.
It is lit.
How good is that film?
It's one of my favourite films of the year.
It's stupidly good. Like I was expecting crap. It's so good.
It's
funny
annoyed
as-
me because this was one of the films that I took a vendetta against because I loved the
Fair.
original
The
so
original
much.
was
I'm
genius.
not even
We
going to
did,
touch
so
this.
What film's this?
Then everybody came up to me and just went, "Remake's amazing. It's actually really good."
Magnificent Seven. Very good remake.
Yeah,
Even
good.
my dad, who's the one who showed me like the original, and he said, "No, nothing will like top this. The remake will never top this." Came back and went, "Actually,
Right, Tom, write these down. I'm gonna blast a couple of films.
Bum, bum, bum,
I'll
bum,
do you.
bum,
I'll do.
bum,
I'll do this for you. All right. So, I mean, when you talk about westerns, it's mostly classic films because they don't make westerns anymore for some stupid reason. Because I love westerns.
Yeah, they did.
But well, they very
It's
very
rare.
rarely.
It's
You
like
get
remakes that
maybe,
you get, and then
maybe one a year
Right.
if you're lucky.
Hit us up, Jack.
So I'd say Rio Bravo. He's genius. I'm sure none of you have seen most of these. The Searchers, John Wayne. Very very good film.
Westerns.
John Wayne is very good. And then you've got the Dollars trilogy. So Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, and Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, like the
And then you've got
Sergio Leone.
Sergio Leone, Once Upon a Time in the West, which is classed as the best Western ever made. It's not. It's all right. But
It's in Once Upon a
I
Time.
what was after the Dollars trilogy?
in America,
America.
yeah, it's over it.
Dollars trilogy.
Dollars trilogy. So you got Fistful of Dollars, Good, the Bad,
No,
and the
after
Ugly.
that.
I said Once Upon a Time in the West, and then a minute. Unforgiven. So you start getting into Clint Eastwood started making films.
Clint Eastwood, like 992. So good.
Wild Bunch, which is about
Which
Butch
one's
Cassidy.
the Unforgiven?
I was gonna say
Unforgiven is
Clint Eastwood about Morgan Freeman's his mate, and he's like a retired gunslinger who does some gunslinging, and then Morgan Freeman gets killed, and he goes on a vendetta.
Okay, fair enough. Not the one I'm thinking of.
and then you've got my
I was-
favourite film of all time, Butch Cassidy and
I was gonna say
Sundance
Butch Cassidy.
good shout."
Butch Cassidy is class.
Kid. It is actually my favourite
Robert
film of all
Redford
time.
is
Robert Redford is
Brad,
genius,
the
but
spit of Brad Pitt. in
Paul
that film.
Newman is literally. I think Brad Pitt based his entire career on Robert Redford in that film,
Won't surprise me.
and Paul Newman is the best actor who's ever lived.
That bit on the bike is quality.
I just
Yeah,
wait.
I love
couldn't
that
even
scene.
do that. I could. Wait, that's just him doing it. I want to.
So,
Mad.
I was gonna say Tombstone.
Yeah.
Tombstone's a great film.
Yeah,
Like Open Range and
Kurt
that.
Russell and co.
Dances with Wolves. Were you gonna say
I
that?
was gonna say
That's
Dances
say.
with Wolves, but that's
Genius
more of a
film.
war film, I'd say.
It's
Civil War.
yeah.
This has come up here. True Grit, the remake,
Yeah.
not the original.
The remake. I've never seen the original. That's one where it goes.
The original is John
"Yeah,
Wayne.
your hat, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Apologies about that language.
True Grit. No Country for Old Men.
Western?
Modern day Western.
Yes, I would class
It's a good
that.
shout,
I think-
and
Yeah, because I think that's what the Coen Brothers went for.
they
modern
went
day
for a
Western.
modern day western.
And then you've got Django.
Django.
Yeah,
Django.
I was gonna say that Django.
I watched a really good one with Mads Mikkelsen in not 2 years ago. New one. And then there is Blazing Saddles, best comedy film ever made,
Bone Tomahawk.
which is technically a western because it is.
Have you seen Bone Tomahawk? Another
No.
Kurt Russell film.
I've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah, that came
Heard it's
out.
violent as well.
Very violent. A man gets split in half, and you see everything.
Have you seen 310 to Yuma?
Yeah,
Oh,
with,
the
Russell
remake
with
Crowe.
Kurt Russell. Not Kurt Russell.
Russell Crowe.
Russell
I'm gonna
Crowe.
add The Hateful Eight.
Yes, I love The Hateful Eight.
A great.
The
film.
assassination of Jesse James by coward Robert Ford.
Yep.
You got to write all that out, Tom.
Go for
All
it.
of it.
I'm looking through.
JJ. By
No, I'm not writing anymore.
RF.
I think I've covered all my favourites.
We've got Magnificent Seven. We got the Fistful trilogy.
Has anyone seen Maverick?
No.
With Mel Gibson.
Nope.
I'm gonna put it because it's a.
Well, it all comes back to Mel Gibson, doesn't it?
It's actually quite funny. It's a comedy.
I like Mel Gibson, other than the Jewish thing. But you
Um,
know, what you can do.
This
Also-
film I watched last night, or yesterday, 2 days ago, called Dead Man
Oh,
with Johnny Depp. That's really good. Has anybody ever seen any Jim Jarmusch films?
What? Name some.
There's Dead Man. What was the thing I called? Patterson, which came out.
Oh,
in
that looks
2000s.
way too edgy for me. That one.
Patterson.
No, this.
Yeah. Down by Law. Only Love Is Left. And he's done a few documentaries as well. And Broken Flowers with Bill Murray. A lot of these films have got like Iggy Pop and Tom Waits in. I think he's from that sort of scene. But yeah. Dead Man's Black and White, 1995.
Yeah.
Really good. Music composed by Neil Young, who's brilliant.
Right, there's film.
I don't want to narrow all those down because I said a lot of films and I can't narrow. them down.
Django.
Does anyone know High Plains Drifter?
Yes, I've heard of it.
Is that the I've seen, I can't remember what the name of the
Put
film
Back
is,
to the
but
Future 3.
yes,
With like at least 20 exclamation marks.
yes.
Back to the Future 3 is the weakest, but it's a very good film.
It's a very good
It's the
film, but
weakest.
it obviously is the weakest. But yeah, it has to be class in that. But yeah, High Plains Drifter is it's one way he's a sheriff and gets killed and comes back as a ghost and he gets revenge. But first he puts a town, basically gives the town a backbone to stand up to corruption, and he paints the town red right at the end to freak with the people who killed him. It's a very good film, and if it is that film, I've just googled it and it's come up with it. So yeah.
Can I go on off a tangent before Gregor says crime films and say best Johnny Depp films? I want to know what everyone's like 3 top favourite Johnny Depp films are.
Okay.
Because he's done a lot of
I
films
was
and
watching
some
one.
of them
I
are
was watching one of them today actually.
absolute.
We
Belters.
are we gonna finish off with westerns?
I
Yeah.
thought we were finished.
I don't want to narrow them down though. 'cause
Should we,
I
not,
name-
should we just
I
say
name
these
way
are
more
like
than 10.
our
These
top
are
films?
Top westerns.
Okay, brilliant. So
Are you sure it's not real Bravo? As
It
in
is real.
R-I-O,
Yeah, that's what
not
I thought.
real Bravo.
to be honest, I thought you said real, not Rio.
Real Bravo. Genius film. It's got Dean Martin in. Johnny Depp. Not Johnny Depp. John Wayne, sorry. Ricky Martin. Brilliant film.
So number one made for Johnny Depp was a film I was watching today, just because I love the book so much and it's so faithful to the book. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Never seen that.
Read the book.
Alright.
Read the
Simmer
book.
down.
Honestly, read the book. Hunter S. Thompson. Gonzo Journalism. Fantastic book about like just tripping balls in all over the
I
country.
mean, I'm looking through and I'd say Pirates of the Caribbean and The Black Pearl. I love
Yeah.
Black Pearl. Black Pearl's a genius
Black Pearl
film.
was the best one.
Regardless of what you think of the rest of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. Well,
I like
no.
all of
To
them.
be honest, I
Five,
think the
four,
third, like the second one, is the best one.
oh, I love Black Pearl.
Mordecai, of course.
I even like Lone Ranger.
Oh, Lone Ranger was terrible.
Oh, I like that.
I
I
Oh,
like
Lone
I-
Ranger was
I
awful.
couldn't
I like that.
stand
I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Nah.
I bet we had a lot of it. I think Edward Scissorhands. That's the
Yeah, Edward's.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say that.
Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd
Sweeney Todd, yeah. I'd
and
put it up.
Sleepy Hollow. I love Sleepy
Oh
Hollow.
yes.
It's a good film. It's a good bit of head decapitation. As opposed to other
Wait, it says he's in Platoon. I don't remember him in Platoon.
Yeah, he's in it
yeah,
for.
he's,
in it
he's briefly in it. Isn't
yeah.
What's he in?
he? Platoon.
Soon. He's
From
wearing-
Hell, I think is a good one.
I've never seen it.
It's the one with like the Jack the Ripper murderers or murderer.
Not gonna lie,
Beth's-
Rango.
Beth's-
Loved it.
Beth's,
Loved the film.
Rango.
Rango is in
I thought it was brilliant.
Beth's suggestion is What's Eating Gilbert Grape,
Good show.
which I've never seen.
Yeah, with DiCaprio.
Yeah.
It's her favourite film ever with DiCaprio. I've never seen it.
It is a good film.
Cheers, Beth.
I do like Leonardo
She should
DiCaprio
have
though.
done this show.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Transcendence?
No,
Yeah, it's bad.
Transient.
No.
I need to get 17.
See, I thought it was good.
It's the only film worse than Transient.
What?
Nah, that's not happening.
What about Public
Stop.
Enemy?
I never watched it. Didn't you?
I think it
didn't
was quite
watch
good.
He's good in it, but it's not a.
Yeah, it's not a great film, but
He's good in it. Donnie Brasco is good.
mm.
That's sort of like a Serpico kind of film, but with him, and not Al Pacino. But yeah, that's a good film. Can we go back onto
So we're going on to crime films.
crime
Yeah,
films?
let's go on.
Crime films.
Numero uno.
Numero uno crime filmo.
Yes. Right, let's go.
Wait, do I have to start this as well?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
start.
why do I have to start?
I'll give you
Okay.
a clue.
I don't understand what you're going for here.
It's the Italian.
I know it's the Italian joke. Are we going to actually mention the remake or
No.
no?
No,
No,
no, not ever.
Never mention the remake ever again.
Yeah, that was the same.
Even if there's a fire.
even if there's a fire, the only thing that could save me was mentioning the Italian job remake.
That word is
I'd
blasphemy in this room.
happily burn and go in hell.
I've never seen the Italian Job.
Really?
Yeah.
Same. I've
Yeah,
only
but
seen the
that doesn't
last.
Still,
Surprise.
I expect it.
Yeah.
No,
Put
But
a
there's
soundbite on
a lot
top.
of classic films you haven't seen, but
Put a
I've seen a lot
soundbite.
of films.
watch it. Like, it's,
Put a
it's
soundbite.
I know, I should do.
It's actually brilliant.
Yeah.
I've
It's
just never
Michael
s-
Caine saying.
I know.
I was only
It's
supposed
just
to.
the
Bloody
bloody
doors
doors off.
off.
I know. I've just never seen it. Seen St. Trinity and stuff. They
Oh,
say
yeah,
the
it's
same.
Trinity. It's basically the same thing.
The girls blow off a door and go, "You're supposed to blow the bloody doors off." In that, so it's basically the same.
It's
What are we doing? Crime.
Yes,
correct
crime films.
yes.
I mean, Goodfellas.
Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah.
Obviously.
Any Scorsese. I was gonna say the
Any
Departed.
Scorsese.
Prisoners.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street is Goodfellas. No.
Yeah.
Prisoners is good, but it's not like.
I
Goodfellas.
thought it was really
I
good.
wouldn't say that's a crime film. I'd say that's more of a thriller.
Yeah.
Doing Prisoners with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I really like Prisoners, but
It's
not
about. It's.
Goodfellas.
I wouldn't say it's a crime film in the sense of it's a crime to kidnap. But I would
It is
not
a crime to
say
kidnap.
I mean,
that is a crime film in the
Yeah.
same sense
Apparently
that
that's
Scarface
Goodfellas
is a crime
is
the
film.
usual suspects.
My
it's gotta
top
be
Pulp
out there.
Fiction.
Usual
Pulp
Suspects
Fiction.
in Pulp Fiction. Usual Suspects in my top
And
10.
You,
something
the
like
thing
that.
is, crime's quite a broad, like, because you can go from the Wolf Wall Street sort of crime of
Thriller,
making
yeah.
millions through
It's them-
illegal.
But it's
Reservoir
not a
Dogs.
crime film, is it?
So I mean, most Tarantino films are crime films, if not all
Yeah.
of them. Like Reservoir Dogs, his first ever film, is just
A crime. It's
Crime.
basically
It's just-
at the end of the day they
you
commit a crime.
The
That's
Departed
that.
is in my top 10.
Definitely
I love The Departed.
Scarface.
Scarface.
Scarface is a good
Yes,
film.
I don't say it's as good as The Departed, but
The Town.
I love The Town.
I've heard so many good things about The
I
Town.
love
Never
The
I
Town.
have
I
not
love
seen it.
bank robbery films. I've got a special place in my heart for bank robbery films. You rob a
Um,
bank, even be as bad as you want.
Now here's something. Seven.
Yeah, this
Do
thriller.
you more? That's it's more thriller. or
It's a
crime.
crime film.
that's
It is a
More of
very
thriller.
good crime film.
Serial killer. So I say it's crime.
Well, crime
yeah, it's
films
a
are
crime,
it's
so
a
yeah,
weirdly
like,
broad.
killing
Crime
people
films
It
are
is. It is.
too
You've got
much
so
of a broad
literally.
category.
Well, if you think about crime films, you think about films that focus on bank robberies
Yeah.
or like.
Because you've got
Well,
yeah.
my
'cause then
favorite
you could
film of
say,
all
like-
time is Catch Me If You Can, which is about fraud.
Yeah, I
Which is
like
crime.
Is
that.
that Tom Hanks and
Tom Hanks and
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it. But
Should we narrow this down a bit more?
I
and go
think
to
so.
Gangster films.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
alright, yes.
The
So
Godfather.
My other
Yes.
genre.
it's got to
This
be
is it.
like a heist film.
A heist
Oh, not a
film.
heist.
No, we've just
Well,
said gangster.
Gangster.
Well, that's literally just heists.
Completely different.
No.
Should
Well,
we
because
say-
when
should we
you
say
say gangster, I think it's
gangster
just
and
limited to the
heist?
1930s.
Are there any heists in The Untouchables? Are there not? Thank you very much.
I don't think I've seen The Untouchables. So.
What a great film.
The Untouchables.
So then you've got Once Upon a Time in America, which is what a lot of people say is the best gangster of all time, but it's 4 hours. Of
Can we include
Nah.
TV shows?
The Godfather
No.
1 and 2.
Godfather 1 and 2.
If I want to.
Yes.
Sin City.
Gangster films. I mean, you've got
Laycake.
British gangster films like Laycake and Snatch and Lock Stock.
Yeah.
Even Rock and Roll.
You got Casino. So basically all of Scorsese's 80s
Yeah, again,
and 90s.
Scorsese is going to be heavily in this.
LA Confidential is a very good film.
Zodiac.
Fargo
I was
a
going to
gangster
say
film.
Fargo.
Miller's Crossing. Oh, do people like Miller's Crossing? Coen Brothers.
I did, but it wasn't my Coen Brothers film.
It was it's probably my least favourite Coen Brothers film at the moment. Like,
Mine's Born After Eden. I don't like
Well, I've not
I
seen
love
Born
Born
After
After Eden. I think it's great.
I don't like it.
Like,
But
it's more
I
of a
don't
comedy
remember.
than anything else. So that's
Yeah.
what I like.
Miller's
it.
Crossing I don't remember much of, whereas like
Exactly.
even like
I don't know.
Inside Llewyn Davis I remember quite a bit of.
I remember
Because
watching
music's
Miller's Crossing and literally being on my phone, even though it was on my laptop. Like, there was nothing
Yeah,
else to
it's
distract
right
me,
there.
and I was looking for a distraction. So
Yeah,
It
you
can't
can't
be
have
a good
enjoyed it
thing
that
for a
much,
film.
can you?
Harry Brown.
Yes.
Good one.
Leon. Oh my god, I love
Ooh.
Leon.
Have you ever seen Bullet with Steve McQueen?
Yes.
Oh,
driving
that's-
over the
yeah,
something
Like
that's
the
just-
best car chase
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
ever
But
made.
what is brilliant is
the
that
best.
it's him actually doing it.
Yeah.
Steve McQueen actually driving the
Steve
car.
McQueen's a genius.
What a legend.
That was a legend.
Gone in 60 Seconds. Original,
I've not seen
not the remake. The original, purely for the fact that they
Sorry, we
used
skipped over
one
Leon.
car
I love
for the
Leon.
whole of that end sequence, and they only had to fix it at one time, and that's when they snapped the rear wheel axle.
So you could say,
Oh, what you? I bet you like In Bruges, Josh.
I fucking love In Bruges.
How good is In Bruges?
So good.
End of watch.
What?
You're an
And-
inanimate.
The best film line.
That is brilliant.
It's an inanimate object. You're an inanimate fucking object.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Um,
I'm sorry I called you an inanimate fucking object.
It's so good. And then there's that whole C word bit with Brennan Gleeson.
Yeah.
End of watch.
Yeah.
Has all you guys seen that End of
Not
watch?
seen it.
It's
Have
David
you
Ayer.
not? Oh, it's so
Oh
good.
no, I didn't bother watching that.
It's
Oh,
David Ayer.
Watch it. It's really good.
Yeah,
like-
it is actually pretty good.
At the end of it, I was like,
What were you like?
Yeah.
Good lord. Must have been good.
I'm not sure if I want to be like that.
Brooklyn's Finest.
No.
No.
I'd like the best trailer I've ever seen. It's probably the worst film I've ever seen. Actually, not a statement, but I'm just saying it. I had like what's that Beyonce song? That's like.
Oh yeah, that one.
Banger for that one. I love it. It's always on my iPod.
I can't remember it.
Angels with Dirty Faces.
Racist.
White Heat. James Cagney.
What song on Tom?
Oh, True Romance. Another of my top 10.
True Romance is pretty good.
I love True Romance.
Oh,
I
of
think that's the
course.
best film Tarantino's ever written.
What's it called?
And I just love. What?
Where are we going with this, Josh?
Woody Harrelson. His balls.
Oh, Natural Born Killers.
That's the one.
I watched that the other day. It's a great film.
That's pretty good. That's
That's
I've
Oliver
got one.
Stone, that, isn't it? Written
Oliver
by,
Stone.
written by Quentin Tarantino, directed by Oliver Stone.
have you guys seen
Yeah.
Out of the Furnace?
Yeah, I have.
Would you class that as a crime film?
With Christian Bale and
Yeah. Casey,
Yeah, well, I
um,
wouldn't say it's very good.
I thought it was great.
It's alright.
Of course
it's,
you
by,
did.
it's by the guy who did.
Damn.
Shut up, Jack.
It's by the guy who did Black Mass as well, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, Black Mass was one of those where it's like I sort of enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but then
I was enjoying
really didn't.
watching it, but then as soon as it was done, I'm like,
I remembered very
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I wouldn't go out my way to watch it again.
Yeah.
It's
No,
one of those things.
yeah, I
but
don't like that.
playing a song.
Songs, lads.
Play the big one now. Somebody's already guessed it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I was
The
gonna-
big one.
Actually, wait. maybe
The
we should-
big one.
Wait. We'll save that because we've probably got one more song in us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got
So-
a bit of time, so.
So put something else on.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do it now. And we're back.
With that, boys. That goes. Probably just one girl.
Back.
Oh,
back
no,
again.
Gil, I'm pretty sure Beth's our only listener today.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Thanks, Beth.
Shout out to work. She can't listen in. So that's our second viewer.
Treachery.
Oh,
I
damn.
know.
Oh, two of our viewers.
Treachery.
Right. So,
Scumbag.
you did crime, didn't you, Gregor? So Jack,
I didn't do
now,
a crime.
Yes,
I was
you did.
innocent.
All right,
now
boys.
it's down to you.
I am gonna
Yeah.
say best comedy films
No, we do music.
of all time. Screw you. You can do
Easy.
musicals later.
4 Lions.
Four Lions is genius. Is
I did not find it funny at all.
What the? Tell me get
Yeah.
out.
How can you
I'm
not
sorry,
find Four
but
Lions
I-
funny?
It's
Very
funny.
You could
difficult
have
to watch.
the worst sense of humour ever, and you would find Four Lions funny.
I watched that film 3 days in a row, like with
How- yeah,
with
I-
the family as well. My brother brought it home, put it on, we watched it, laughed our heads off. Came to it next night, he's like, "Oh, what should we watch tonight?" And
Four
we're
Lions
like,
again.
4 Lions again. Did it for
It's
3
that
days in
good.
a row.
It's genius. It is, and Riz Ahmed has done so well.
Riz Ahmed, like, for a while he was typecast as, since he has brown skin,
Yeah.
he shall play the
He is
terrorist
typical
role.
Asian.
I do actually like how that is where he started, really, and has just completely blown up and is now
Have you
known
heard-
in
have
America.
you heard
Can't say that.
Oh my god.
He's completely blown up. Oh, he hasn't. It's all right.
It's alright, it's still okay.
Four Lions he
Yeah.
did though.
His phone call hasn't come in yet.
Typecast, but he's blown up now. I'd say
Tell him a nice mind.
best comedy film ever made is Blazing Saddles, and I'd follow it up with Monty Python and El Holy Grail.
What about Life of Brian?
I say
I
Holy
think
Grail
Holy
makes
Grail is
sense.
funnier, and then I would follow that up with Airplane probably, and Airplane 2 is also very funny. But they're the three: Monty Python, Holy Grail, Airplane, and Blazing
The
Saddles.
Cornetto Free Flavors trilogy.
Yes, they're all very funny.
Yeah, I'll take any of the ice cream, the Cornell trilogy.
Ice cream film. I will take any ice cream.
I'll take any ice cream at
Give
this
me
point
ice
in
cream.
time.
They're blown up.
They've
Worst comment ever.
I'm gonna say
The least funny film ever, probably. Here we go, boys.
nah.
Robocop.
Well, I'm gonna just include the Sean Pegg and Nick Frost like trilogy. Like
Yep,
those
it's coming out of
three.
trilogy.
That's the ice cream cone trilogy.
Oh, is it?
That's the ice cream
3
trilogy.
flavors Cornetto.
You get it.
Flavors of Cornell.
We've just said that. Come on.
Come on, son.
What?
Get your head in the
Okay.
game.
Fine,
Put
fair
different
enough.
into the mix.
Here's my first one now. Team America.
Brilliant.
So wait, you find 4 Lions uncomfortable, but you can
I
watch
didn't say
Team
I
America.
didn't say I found it uncomfortable. I just said
Tom is
I
so
didn't find it
racist.
funny.
I know. What a racist.
Young Frankenstein.
It's not even. Yeah, you're Frankenstein.
Yeah,
It's not even
um,
written by an Asian.
I didn't
Racist.
say. I just didn't find it funny. That's all. Jeez.
Well,
Yeah, Young Frankenstein's genius.
The Jump Street ones.
21. Yeah, they're good. That was a
I was
good
actually
sequel.
surprised when I watched it. I was
That was a good sequel.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen Stalks here? I know it's an animated film.
No.
It's not Disney.
No, I've not watched it.
But it is
Toy Story is pretty funny.
Shrek
hilarious. Also, I'm gonna say one Adam Sandler movie because I know
Happy
it's
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Okay,
Glorious
fair enough. I give anyone Happy Gilmore anger management.
I like
Happy
Mr. I
Gilmore.
like Mr. Deeds.
Less anger management.
Mr. What?
Mr.
Mr.
Deeds,
Deeds.
is quite funny.
I've not seen it.
That's pretty good.
Did anybody think That's My Boy is funny?
I liked Click
I'm
as well. Call me a
I quite
critic.
like Click.
Click
Oh, I hated Click. I couldn't stand
Happy
it.
Gilmore, it's just.
I didn't
If
love
you don't
Grown-ups
find
2.
Happy Gilmore
Grown-ups
funny,
2
you're
was
wrong.
Great.
classic.
Happy Gilmore.
Grown-ups.
Grown-ups 2.
No.
It doubled.
I don't.
No,
think-
it's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
worse.
It's a sequel,
I
so
thought he
it
was being
doubled.
serious for a second. Then.
I mean,
Oh my god.
what was it?
I never even watched
What
the
did you-
second one because
Oh.
it's just terrible.
Classic comedies.
I'm trying to think. I'm just.
Somebody said something that got me up on a point, and I've completely forgotten it.
Yeah.
Young Frankenstein.
No.
The Jump Street.
I mean, like every Mel Brooks film. Yes, 22 Jump Street. There's a part in it that audibly cried laughing in the cinema.
is it the
And
one
it's,
where like
it's the
he
part where he finds out.
finds out his
Yeah.
son of his daughter?
Oh my
that,
God.
that scene.
That is
Just-
one
it's
of the
just
funniest
chanting.
films I've seen in
It's
like
just
ever. Oh my god, that killed me. That scene. Me and my dad were sat in the cinema, and it killed us. I died.
I thought the Magnificent Seven remake was really funny. Was
I think Chris
actually
Pratt's really funny.
really funny.
Chris Pratt is actually pretty good. Like,
It's like I once knew a man who fell off a building. On every floor he could be here saying, "So far, so good."
So far, so good. And it says, "Oh, what a
Isn't
film!"
that like the only gag line in the film? I didn't find it. As
But then he
like,
says it
funny.
all the time.
I know. He just does the
I'll
same.
make you gag line in the film, Tom, if you don't stop saying the 4 lines. Made
Is
you
that a
uncomfortable.
promise?
How is what? It's not even. How is Four Lions not funny? It's
I didn't
funny.
find
It
it
is
funny.
my favourite film.
I started watching it and I
Yes,
got 10
it
minutes
is one
in
of
and
the
I was
best
like,
comedy
I'm not
films
finding
ever
this funny at all.
In fact, not even one of the best comedy films made. It is a brilliant film. One of the best films.
It's so quotable as well.
It's so good.
I'm
It's
saying
just-
lads, I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't know if I got my worried face on. You got my confused face.
Are you going to be a buddy?
We probably shouldn't be doing the
Are you
accent.
going to be a woman?
Can we please stop?
Why I'm
Can we
imitating the film?
can we please stop?
For all that. What are you on about?
Sorry,
God,
you cannot
it's funny,
see
isn't
it.
it?
This is a radio. He was using quotation marks.
Yeah.
It's okay, I've covered it.
And I am a Muslim as well, so.
Also, you
that's
cannot see that.
Wait, you can.
Are you saying that you can identify Muslims
Can we
by the way they look?
can we say
You
Brother
absolute
Grimsby?
Racism.
No.
What?
Brother Grimsby.
Nah.
So you can say Tom. Goodbye.
But you're wrong.
Goodbye, because we gotta finish up now.
Yeah.
Yes. Should we play one more song? One more song.
Just,
Yes.
Just say goodbye so we can wrap up the recording and export it.
Okay, so this is the Room radio station, not station show on Pulse Media radio
One day,
station.
Tom. One day.
One day I will get it right.
I dream a dream of days. goodbye.
That's musicals. Go.
Quick, pop them out. So yeah, tune in next week. Follow our Facebook page and Twitter and YouTube. Google it.
To
I'm
be fair,
sure
we're
it
asking
may
the
come
two
up.
people
Like,
that
subscribe,
probably
comment, and
follow
like,
our
and
page
subscribe.
that follow our
Um,
page,
like.
but
Follow up for our unboxing video. Shout out to Liam. He'll be
Like
doing
and
it.
subscribe on our YouTube.
And like and subscribe.
We got
and
2
comment,
views on our
subscribe.
last video.
Really?
What
Wasn't even me.
Amazing.
Wasn't even me.
It wasn't me either.
that wasn't me. I didn't even know we had videos.
We do. We got a channel.
We
got a
should set up a wee camera in the corner and it's
Well,
No, because the people know I'm not Muslim.
I
mean-
you can see.
Right, and here we go.
let's go.
Oh, he's
We're back, boys,
oh,
we're
he's
back.
messed it up.
Tom, straight
Tom!
out. It's alright. It's alright.
Oh, what's happened?
I'll save this
What's
for the song.
happened?
Here we go.
Let's get rid of that.
You've
ruined
ruined
the
the
show!
show!
Click that button.
Nah, I'm not gonna sing.
at the end. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So this has been on Post Media.
Don't just quick put a song on and stop the recording.
End this!
Goodbye.
Let's
go
go
on.
with that one.
Tell her.
From Tom. Goodbye.